Yes. What is going on, man? So we got Google, ticker symbol GOOG, on the move here. Big move today, up almost 8%. Still inside of this stage 1 zone that we've been building out. Pull up YouTube here. Sound good. If you don't know Instagram, we go live on YouTube too. Let's see. Got a good video coming out for Instagrams. If you're on that subscription feed on the push, okay? We'll be talking about the push and how to use it to how to build wealth, how to get somebody else to put money in your retirement account for you, like so you don't have to do it. That'll be coming up, man. There'll be a link to it if you're a subscriber on the subscription and on Instagram on the push. What we're seeing here is Google. Google's making a big move. This is a big breakout above the 20-day moving average. Is it an official breakout? These get tricky because this is created like this big giant stage 1 here. And it's a pretty wide zone. And these can be tricky. You know, it's a pretty wide zone in here from about $105, you know, up to like 120. We put in this anchor point over here. I would call it up here because price moved back up and has held this zone. So, you know, this is held. So pretty solid, but you could say the same for up here. So I don't know. Is it going to bounce around in here? Could be, but this is definitely a Google breakout as price heads higher. I'm pretty bullish on the market right now, man. It's pretty, I know a lot of people are kind of negative. I think they're just being little bees. Like we're seeing a lot of opportunity here, man. There's a lot of beautiful stocks on sale. A lot of people a little nervous about it. There are some things to be nervous about for sure. Just read the ebook, then I went to apply for a rental loan. Oh, there we go. He's doing the push. So, gang, this is where we're at. We got, you know, if we can clear this, here's the thing about Google, is we got to know what it's worth, man. So if we look over at Google, we're looking at about, I don't know, Morningstar has it at a 41% discount. Now the sector's under pressure. If there is recessions, companies will cut back on advertising. Yeah, that's how it works. And, you know, their fair value, they say, is 169. If we pull that up in the charts, I mean, that's a ways to go, man. So the easiest swing trade in the world, why I only typically apply it to dividend stocks, is what I call this bread and butter, where we get underneath the 200-day moving average. When you get stuff way down there like that, man, this is where you get the institutional buyers stepping in, they're looking to build these bases. Like they know that Google here is cheap. That's why they're banging it. And that was probably one buyer. That was probably one institutional buyer just stepping in every time it came down here. That's their buy level. They're just like, hey, if it touches this, buy me some. And then you can have some, you know, hedge funds, maybe they're doing the trading game and they're like, hey, up here in this 117, 118, let's take it off. And they're just bouncing it back and forth. You know, I can't watch that close to sit around doing all of that little game, but we know that the true value is up into this range, 169. We know it's trading at 113. We know that's 41% discount. We know this coming to hit the 200 would just, I mean, it'd still be undervalued, right? So easy play, easy layup. We bought it before the split. Now, let me take you back to when Google announced the split over here. And no, actually, it was right here. If you remember, people are like, should we buy Google? And I was like, no. You don't buy a stock because of a split. This is when they announced it. And the price shot up. Should I buy Google? No. Why? Because you don't want to be stupid. Like, at some point, stop doing that. So it went to a previous high, and then what? Turned and went down, man. Why? Because it was close to intrinsic value there, man. That's about what it was worth, maybe a little bit more. So it turns down. So we don't buy stocks because they're splitting it. We don't die. Now we can take advantage of the split, which is when, after we had this massive sell-off, what? Now OGP's interested because I know the split is coming. And the split happened, what? Back over here on the 18th. So they announced it over here. It actually splits over here. Yeah, now I want to buy it because I know a split's coming and it's on sale for 40%. Right? Now is when I want to buy it, man. So even now is a good price, man. Up here at 7%. But don't buy stocks because they're in the news, man. Don't buy stocks because there's some, that's not why you buy them. Let's see. All right, so Google's on the move. 7%. That's nice. Maybe some good things are coming. I'm an oil investor, bro. I've already trimmed all I'm going to trim. I already trimmed all I'm going to trim. Now I'm collecting dividends on oil. There's no more trimming on oil. I have a swing trade going on oil right now in the ERX. Right? So if you trade with me, we sent out a notice. Actually, you don't even have to trade with me. All you got to do is click your thumbs and open the email I sent you on last Sunday, where I said, hey, we're watching this oil setup. So we got to watch it, which means maybe you ignore your girlfriend a little bit and watch this chart here. Maybe you ignore your kid a little bit and be like, hey, I can't hear you. I'm looking at this chart. And you start stalking this. And remember, this was our buy day right there. Now, I didn't buy this day, but that was the perfect day to buy if you understand the money flow. We put in an anchor point and we built out a box. So what? Now we get long. Now we added each little pullback into the stage we're adding. So where's our target? Up in here. But we talked about it's probably going to hit right around in here because we have these 3 points of contact, this little resistance. You see it right there? So it's probably going to fade through. That'd be minor overhead resistance with the major being up here. And that's what we're going to see. Price will move up. And this could be a minor. It's not enough points, though, for me. I mean, maybe you extrapolate it out to over here. And you say, well, there's 1, 2, 3. I mean, maybe. But that's still another $300 on 100 shares higher. So we'll see. This is a trade. This is not a buy and hold. This is a swing trade, and yet I have a lot of money in the buy and hold on oil stocks. This was a very, very easy setup. So I hope you got on that. Let's go back to the SPY for a second. Look at the SPY ripping. 2.5% on the S&P 500. Let me see something here. Let me go pull up my videos. Let me pull. Let's see. Oh, this was a month ago. Anchor points are in. Okay. Yeah, so 1 month ago, there's a video called Let's Effing Go S&P, baby. And we were talking about that the bottom was in. And it was this right here. We had an anchor point. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. What is that? June 24th, 25th. Where are we at 1 month later? Now, you can't pick bottoms. People tell me this all the time. But Gerald, you can't pick the bottom. Okay, well, I did right there. Now, you're like, well, it came back. Yeah, that's what price does. Price is chaotic, but all bottoms look the same. All bottoms look the same. Don't matter what anybody says. They go down, and then they stop, and they put in an anchor point. And then they go a couple bars. They go sideways, and they get above the 5-day moving average. And then it starts to build it out. And then it breaks, getting above the 200. Like, so if I'm looking at that, that's this. Right? So as I look at it, I'm like, okay, it's come down, puts in a bottom. No, you can't pick bottoms. I can. I don't know why you can't. And you're like, well, what if that one doesn't hold? Then I'll pick the next one. Every bottom ever, forever in the S&P 500 will put in an anchor point, and then it'll stop, and then it'll start to go sideways, and it'll put in 4 days, and then it'll take off. That they all look the same, man. So it's a fractal pattern that I'm looking for. I know my friend Ashton thinks patterns don't work, but I hate to tell you, Ashton, patterns work. So here we go. Trading a pattern. Where's my target if I'm slow boat trading this? If I'm doing a swing trade or something, probably around 410. Right around in here, probably around 410. Oh, Barron's ran an article that said that S&P will top out at 4,000. What about now? It's above 4,000. Man, beautiful move. So if you remember, we were adding stage ones here to the triple leverage funds. And then what? Adding to this one here. So you can't buy bottom. Bullshit. I bought all of them. I bought this one. Then I bought this one. Right? What? Those are bottoms. We bought the bottoms. Now we're moving up, man. And that thing gets up into here, man, you know, up on a position trade. And, you know, who cares? You bought here and then it went up and then it came back down. And, like, that doesn't matter once you have a pattern that you're playing. You know, you don't have to be right today. Let's see, man. What's going on? Look at all these fake names on Instagram, man. All right, so let's look at... All right, new drink. One part... How is it? Here we go. Let me pull it up. We're about to pour a Thug special. If you're in my Discord group, we mentioned this one. Just inside Discord. UAN. UAN. We've been watching this. Comes down. Gets 30-something% undervalued, right? Big sell-off. What am I looking for a completed down move? One extreme to the next. When that happens, I fully anticipate trend change. And if I look at the pattern, that would make total sense, right? So as I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, it's headed down. What I'm looking for is the anchor point and the sideways. So here we go. We see the anchor point, we see the sideways. Okay, pretty sideways, right? Price is pretty, look at those moving averages. They literally just turned sideways. And now what? There's your breakout day. Last day to add. And now we're off to the races. And if we go look, what do they think this is worth? UAN. It's 32% higher. So they think it's worth about 144. What does the money flow say? Yeah, money flow is a little lower, a little higher, I mean. So yeah, plenty of room to the upside, right? And that's a pattern. That's a fractal pattern. You say, nobody can pick the bottom. Well, there's an anchor point, baby. And then what? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4. Price goes sideways. OG picked the bottom. But nobody can pick the bottom. How can you pick the bottom? I do all the time. I was on Wall Street Trappers thing. He's like, nobody knows where the bottom is. Bullshit. You don't. I do. I know where the bottom is. Fuck out of here. They just don't know. They don't know, but I know. I know where every bottom is. So if we go look, let's look at Snapchat. Remember that one? Is it the bottom? No. I bet I picked the bottom, though. So what are we waiting for? Well, we got to let it stop dropping. You've had a red day, red day, red day, red day. Is that the bottom? No. Has it gone extreme? No. Is it going sideways? No. Is it, it's not doing anything. Nothing about this says that it's a buy, that it's done going down. Nothing, okay? Let's look at something like Dow for a second. Oh no, that looks like a fractal pattern, Gerald. Are you telling me that you can use a fractal pattern to buy the bottoms? Yes, I am telling you that, sir. So where's our anchor point? We get our big sell off, right? Now remember, don't you remember when we were friends? You remember this? Look how wide that is. If you ever took my boot camp, I know. But it's so expensive, Gerald. It's so long and painfully hard. Oh no, it's so hard and difficult. Yeah, everybody that's in let old Wall Street Trapper know. Say, Gerald says he knows the bottom. Why don't you? I know the bottom. I don't know what they're saying. Maybe they don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. So we put in an anchor point here. Kind of drifted, but notice these moving average. They're all broken. Can't trust this anchor point, man. What? We need to start seeing some sideways action. You could call it in here, but look, price is still below. So this one's getting tricky, but that's an obvious bottom, and there's price and moving averages are coming together, and now we're going into the down, and then now what? Sideways, right? Sideways. There's the pattern. Down and sideways. But how could you know the bottom? Because it looks the same every time. I've been trying out the new TMO and STO indicators. Is a mix of moving averages with a histogram for the MACD. Usually when the buy signals go off, it's usually within 5% of the top. Yeah, bro. JP, you should do what I do. It sounds a lot easier. You only need these right here, man. There ain't nothing. I challenge anybody to find something they think works better, but when these align, they all align when the stock goes up. That's just the way it works. And you got to find a way if you're trading to take profits, and it needs to make sense, and you need to understand value, and all that's pretty easy. What tinker is that one? Well, sir, if you follow the stock market as much as you play video games on Discord, you'd know this is Google. So this is Google breaking out. Let's look at AT&T and Verizon, which Jim Mort they said today was dumb and dumber. Do we have a completed move? Yes. You're like, what do you mean? One extreme to the other. Right? One extreme to the other. So we have a completed move. Now this one's an odd move because of the way it did the money flow pattern here. This is not a typical pattern, right? There's our sideways. There we ran up. We went sideways. Then we came down. And this one was a V bottom, which is a whole nother video if you have my course. And now we're back down. So we got a completed move. So what I'm looking for here is it to hold. Is this a bottom pattern? We've got a lot of it. We got the RSI, check. We've got price holding the low, check. We've just gotten the MACD to roll over just now. So I wouldn't even consider this until I see this happen right here. Notice how the histogram ticked up. See how it ticked up? See how it ticked up? That tells you the momentum is to the downside is probably over. And we can kind of see that when we look. You see it stopped, right? Put it in anchor, next day, next day, next day. So by being patient on 18, I didn't have to run out and buy it. I just wait for the setup, man. I'm waiting for the bottom. Look how far apart these moving averages are. It cannot go up. It cannot go up until that changes. Impossible. So we know it's not going to run away on us. It can't even get above the 5-day moving average, man. Look, that's right here. It can't even get above that. I mean, it couldn't even get going until it got above that last time. And if we take it back over here, man, I mean, it's got to get above that before it gets going, right? So until those come together, in other words, you have a lot of time on this one. So if I did start initiating dribbles here, they would be dribbles because you got plenty of time. Pick up a share or two, pick up a share or two, pick up a share or two, pick up the share or two. Do you teach about the 200 MA? Yes, sir, I do. It's in my new ebook that I'm going to be giving away to everyone on my IG subscription. I'm going to be giving them my new book, Bread and Butter, using the 200-day moving average. How about that? Let's see. And that's all that's about. It's how to use it. Check Verizon. Probably same setup, right? Same setup. See how far apart these moving averages are? See how far apart they are? See how far apart they are? Notice this. See how far apart they are? What? Nothing happens until what? They come together. See that? So that's the pattern I'm looking for, not this. I don't know how far this is going to go. Now, you could look at it in retrospect and go, yeah, Gerald, right there would have been a better price than there. But you have no way of knowing because you could have said that there and there and there and there all the way down. You could say that. The only reason we know that was the bottom is because we got 4 days and price started to go sideways, confirming that is the bottom. Is Bitcoin breaking out? Oh, yeah. Big move by Bitcoin. Look at that. Woo, big breakout. I was trying to cover it real close. I never get feedback, so fuck it. I'm just not going to cover it real close. That's my new thing. Nobody clicks like on it. Fuck them. I'm not posting it again. That's my new thing. I post something. Nobody comments. Fuck it. I'm not doing it anymore. That's my new thing. Fucking spend 10 hours on a fucking update or something, send it out, not a comment one, fuck it, I'm not going to send them out anymore. If a 10-second fucking response is too much to ask, then why spend 10 hours on producing it, man? So huge. This is a big move on Bitcoin. Look at that. Bam. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Big move, man. Get on that 4-hour. Look, nothing happened until, look. If you're looking at the 4-hour chart on this, nothing happened until it got, see that spread in the moving averages? All of a sudden it comes in, starts to go sideways, and it's like right in there. Yeah, nice move on Bitcoin. We'll see what it does, man. The problem is now it's like, who do we trust in this whole space? Everyone's a liar. Like all the platforms, the leverage, even the holders of Bitcoin. Most everybody likes Bitcoin. Now they don't like Bitcoin. It's like everyone involved in Bitcoin is like fucking lying. The brokers, the people, half the people putting content around it. It's just so much lying going on, just BS. Just BS. It just feels like a room of kids, like trying to fight each other for toys or something. Let's see. Every time the Bitcoin price comes down, there's got to be some giant scandal. It's like it never ends, man. Let's see. Yeah, big move out of Bitcoin. That is nice, dude. That must have happened. I didn't even notice it happening, man. I was on the phone a little while ago. You need to check out this golf trade. It's blasted every March, then runs up into June and July. Great annual play. What's the ticker, sir? FDR is a stage. You didn't give us the ticker, did you? Oh, golf. GOLF. Let's too late, sir. Thanks for wasting our time. It's a stage 3 now. Where were you down here, man? I thought you liked me and loved me. So we needed to buy it on that side of the money flow. This side. On the right side. Like over here. We need to come down and then go sideways. Then we buy. We don't buy into the stage 3. So fuck, you're doing a stage 3 now. So there's your 1. It's 2. It's a run up. It tagged the RSI like we expect. I'd be taking profits. Now it's going sideways. You know, what one or two things is going to happen here, which if I'm trading, I'm taking money off. It's going to pull back, which means it does its normal money flow pattern of price movement, right? That's totally normal. Maybe it sidesteps for a minute and this 3 turns into a 1. We break out again, but that's going to have to work this RSI off. It'll pull it back down into like 50. So, oh, keep it on the radar for, oh, yeah, for next year. Yeah, man, let me put this in my notes for next year. Let me do that right now. Note to self, next year, make sure that you check out, let's see. Everybody write that down. Next year, you can put it in your phone. It'll alert you. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, man. Was a good play. Let's see. I'm playing DS as a golf play. It's setting up, but it hasn't ripped like yours. So, that's unfortunate. Okay, look at ARC real quick. I'll get off here. There's not, ARC's kind of moving 6.5% up. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Looks like would have been a good play if he got on the stage 2 breakout. Yeah, Gregory. Thanks for letting us know. We appreciate your help, man. You couldn't text me. I mean, I'm hard to find on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. It's hard to get in contact with OG. It's hard to click. What's really hard is taking your thumbs and clicking like. I mean, it's fucking, you know how hard that is? You know how big of an ass that is? You'll be like, I know, man, there's like 71 people watching, 500 come through, but only 62 of them's thumbs work. Somehow they all trade without clicking buttons. It's fucking amazing. They're like, oh, I just watch the thing. I don't click it. Good. I hope you're a waiter. When I come there, I'm not going to tip you. Be like, thanks for helping me. No tip for you. Ha! Have a good day. So, all you guys that don't click on my videos and you're waiters, I hope you don't get no tips. The, let's see. Vascar _ 674432 wanted to go live with me. Only if you promise to take your shirt off, sir. Next time I'll sure text you. Back it out 2 or 3 years. Annual plan March. Oh, yeah. Jhan.1726 wants to go live. Take your shirt off, sir, and we'll go live. Let me know when you're done that. Let's see. Not ladies. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay? I don't want to get in trouble with the ladies. I'm trying to hook the ladies up, man. I'm going to start making that a new rule. Make Mark, Dan, and Welby. Shirts off, fellas. I'm the only one that gets to wear a shirt. Oh, that's funny. Nope, looks good, man. Market looks good. I don't know what to say. We're moving. Just trying to be funny there, but you know, penny stocks are up. My account's up pretty nice today. I think I'm up like 10, 12 G's. Can't complain, right? Oh, now I'm up like 14. We're on the move. Damn. Okay, so that's good stuff, man. Here, yeah, 185. We're long this one here. We got along a bunch of these pennies, not a bunch, but a few of these penny stocks. SoFi. It's the first time I've added to any of these too in a minute. So we'll see if they get going. Yeah, it looks to be moving back to risk on. And that's why we're long the TQ. Okay, we've been playing this bottom. We'll see if we can get past this 415, though. I'm sure the news will turn negative on us. Yeah, oh, Shop got smashed. Let's check out Shop. Let's check out Shop. Yeah, this is... Wow. Shop is back. It's got that same pattern as Google. What's Uber doing? Is Uber on the move? Uber's just sitting flat, man. They're worried about earnings. We've been talking about Dow. Let's check in on Dow. It's moving up. All right, I mean, it looks great. SOXL, yeah, let's check in on that one. Everything looks okay. Ooh, we're in that one. Ooh, remember we added back here. And sometimes they'd be like, but I didn't add, Gerald, because the price was so low, it hurt my feelings. Okay, well, now you're going to have a problem. So if I was position trading this, just take off that this is a triple leverage fund. This is what I do. This is what will hurt your feelings, okay? I'd buy a little, and then I'd buy a little, and then I'd buy a little, and I'd buy a little, and then I'd buy a little. And then about the time it gets to here, I'm back into green. And that's not called catching a falling knife or any of that shit. It's me picking up shares in something that I think is going higher over time. Whether that be Google, Spotify, Roku, whatever. But what tends to happen is about 3 months in is what I've figured out that the minnow mind can handle. And after about 3 months of your asset going down, you just snap. And that's about where the minnow mind gets out, man. And then that's about the time it runs. And then when it's back up here and everything's good, people are like, fuck, dude, I should get back in the stock market. And that game plays out for generations, just over and over and over. So if this gets up into here, everybody will like it again. And, you know, we'll see. Big move there. Let's check Intel. That's a triple leverage ETF, though. Be careful. Intel's on the move, man. Whew. What about USA? Nice. This USA one pays a 10% dividend yield. This one right here. Big, juicy, fat dividend. Put 100K in there, and they're giving you a fucking $1,000 a month for the rest of your life. Just, here's $1,000 bills. See you next month. It's like $30 a day if you own that. I mean, that's pretty cool. USO is a cool one, especially if you're dumping some legit money in. I like that. If you, GLV is another one, 12-13% yield. What do we got? MFA is going to pay me about $400 or $500 this week. Oh my God. I wish it had paid today. Damn. Let's pull this up. MFA is one of my larger holdings. The dividend yield is 15% right now. Damn it. Ex-dividend day. It doesn't pay for 2 more days. So I was really hoping that we were going to keep moving sideways. Now we're ripping. Well, shit. See how that would have been nice? So if they'd have paid me my $400 and something right around in here, I would have got these shares for, I would have got, what would that be? 10, that would be 40 something shares right here. Those 40 shares would be up 5.5% and paying me 15% on the $400 and some plus the balance. Like, you start doing that game, man. Yeah, all of them are the same. Anley Capital, I'm sure, is ripping. Let's see. And I had a guy, I couldn't get this across to him. He's like, but if the balance keeps going down, how does, like, bro, it's in a cycle. We're doing interest rates. Now is when you capitalize on that investment. Now is when you build a large position when it's on sale. As long as they keep paying their dividend, it's all good. They might even lower their dividend. They're supposed to if business gets tight, just like you do at your house. So you want a business that'll cut the dividend if times are tough, increase it if times are good. It's called social fucking responsibility. So you want that happening. Like, these guys canceled the dividend during COVID, and now it's back to 15%. Ford canceled it. Now it's back to 5%. Like, so this is good stuff, man. Let's see. Where's Tesla? Ooh, Tesla's on the move too. Bam. What is it? Yeah, everything looks good, man. Man, looks good, man. Looks good. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are all doing good stuff. Rezon6658 _ wanted to go live. You have to take your shirt off, sir. He said DVN. Yep, DVN. You're a little late, bro. Your buy was like right here, dude. If you were playing this perfect, that was your day right there. Of course, this is an energy trade. That day was a Thursday. This next day was Friday, and then that was the opening. Like, we've been following this one close. So if you're swinging it, you're probably looking at taking some off up here at $70. If you're buying and hold it, I can't buy any here. It's too late. The further it goes, once it gets past the 50 hours, I'm not an investor anymore. Like, I'm looking for better deals. But as a trader, I mean, that it's now going, so that's beautiful. Set your targets. Easy peasy, man. In at 52, there you go. Perfect timing. Look at that. You stud muffin. Stud muffin. That's what we got here. A bona fide stud muffin. He got in at, listen up, ladies. This guy got in at 52. You guys should DM him. That's a smart man right there. Got in at 52. Hit him up. Be like, hey, I saw you on G's Live. I wish I had a man that could trade the money flow like that. I wish my boyfriend could. All he plays is video games on Discord and sits on the couch. Let's see. I wish he could play the money flow like you do. There he is, ladies. My man. Let's pin it for him. You guys out there wasting your time. Here's this guy sitting here on this live. Could be giving a woman all that she wants right there. Instead, you're messing around with the guy you're with. He's trying to figure out how to mow the yard, man. This guy's over here making bank. Catching stage ones. Perfect. Riding him up. Laying in bed. He's not watching Sports Center, man. He's on these charts trying to figure out how to double some money. He's like, yeah, I'll go to the baseball game. Are we betting? What are we doing? We gonna look, how are we doing this, man? Have you already charged Meta? Charged Meta? I don't know what that means. Good job, bro. Good trade. Dump your boyfriends. Yeah, man. Come on, ladies. If you're looking for a good man, you know you're going to find him in the Money Flow chat room. Come on. This is where you're going to find a good man. Because if your man can't catch the stage one, if he doesn't know what a breakout is, why are you with him? That's my question. So even if he just kind of like, he's like, I don't know what it is, but I know what it is, but I'm not going to look at it. Like, all right, as long as you know what it is, that's all I'm saying. Test them out. Next time you guys are on Grindr or wherever it is you go. Let's see. Good trade. Yeah, man. That's it. I think Grindr's the wrong one. Yep, looks good, man. Or if he catches stage 3, it's even worse. Yeah, if he's buying the stage 4 breakdown, like we're buying that day one. Meta, bro? Are we doing Facebook, man? Yeah, it looks like the Google. Google looks stronger. Meta's up 5.5. We got, Pinterest. Where's pins? I like the Google. We've added Google recently to the buy and holds. I'm in Snapchat. I'm in Pinterest. I haven't added to those yet. They're basically shitty right now. They're going to stay shitty for a while and then give us some time to add to our shares. I'm I'm in Facebook, I'm in Pinterest, I'm in Snapchat, and I'm in Google. The Google's doing pretty well. So that's good. That's it, man. That's all I got. It's almost past my bedtime. It's not Grinder, is it? I think that was the wrong one. My guy isn't getting. Let's see what's. Isn't get on board MFG and better start. This train's leaving the station. Oh, that's funny. I'm about to have ladies hitting my DM for being an MF. Exactly, bro. Oh, Playboy. I'm in that one. We had a lady drop Playboy. Let's see. Yep, I'm in this one. This is one of the S-Pack type deals. I'm in this. I took a bunch off up at like $38, and it's just done nothing but drip down. I've owned it for a long time. I have not added to it. I do like the name. I like the licensing of it and the whole concept. It just hasn't done shit. It's been going straight down. So, let's see. I don't know what to. I don't know that I'd add here. It's on my list though. I'm coming out with a list of in my opinion, 12 best penny stock opportunities. This was one of them that was on it, but it just can't seem to get any legs going. When he's a 6 but can catch a stage 1, he's basically a 10. That is funny. All right. 6472 _ Serena is getting into the conversation and hitting you with a little Arabic writing with the beautiful swishes and the swashes. Yep, looks good. Let's see. The swishes and the swashes. That's all I got. Catch my podcast with my buddy Nick. If you go over to the newsletter, and you go toward the back of the page there, I left that out. So if you want to go watch that video of oil breaking out the other day, yeah, it's over here. So I have links to them, and if you come over here and just click it, there's 2 of them, 2 different ones. It'll take you to the library. There's a lot of interviews with Money Flow members, like people that are in our Discord, and I'd like to get more people on there, but everybody's kind of shy. I don't want to talk in public, Gerald. They might see me, and my hair doesn't look good. So my buddy Nick here, this is me and Nick at Lafitte's bar. So comes to hang out with me, drink a little bit, talk about how he can get rich. Ever since then, he's bought 2 more houses, been banging those stocks, doing good. That's me and my man Michael from the Wealth Squad. Good dude. The other day, I sent Michael a text. I said, hey, Michael, check out UAN. We talk to each other like this. That was 2 days ago. I said, Mike, I know you're not watching this. Just trust me just because I said so, go buy some of this. Don't ask why. Don't ask your mama. Don't call Congress. Don't ask for permission. Just go get some. Now we're up 6% today. They're going to report earnings. We should see it go up into here. Don't ask permission, man. That's old Michael there. We text a lot. And then me, right here, teaching women how to shoot people. I'm kidding. Excellent interview there. Awesome. She's also an influencer. Good stuff, man. I love talking. I got rappers, and they're not even on here. Oh, I want to be a rapper, but I don't want no one to know who I am, Gerald. I'm going to be a rapper, but I want to keep a low profile so nobody knows who I am. It's a hard way to get your rap out, but I guess. I've had an open invitation to every rapper who ever listens to me that your song could be playing and you be tagged in fucking thousands of videos every fucking day, and not one rapper has taken me up on that. It blows my mind. It's called the Money Flow. How hard can that be? I could write that rap, but I can't rap. Right? And then your name is tagged so that I can use it. Right? So I got all these guys that want to be rappers and can't send me a 30-second rap. That should take you like 10 fucking minutes if you know how to rap battle. Like, how do you think Eminem got famous? Rap battling. Like, fucking rap. So just turn on the thing and send it to me. And if your first one's shitty, we'll use it till the next one. We'll make it better. Day traders, I bring those crazy guys on. I have zero interest in day trading, none at all. So whenever I have these guys, I'm just like in one ear out the other. But it's fun to talk to people, okay? Because people know things, and you can get different things from. This is my buddy Dan. He's rich. He's just out there doing it, man. He's just, even with a suit on, look at that. He's all fancy. And then you see how fancy I dress. And so if I can do this, you know, you can definitely, because most of you guys look nice like Dan. That's me with Offspring, because I'm famous. They let me in the backstage area. If you're famous. Actually, not true. My man Vermin there's Buddy's the one that got me back there. But I like to think it's because I'm famous. Then there's me. Oh, no, that was a different guy. So see, as we go down here, I'm trying to bring more people on. I know a tattoo artist. He won't come on either, though. Rich, you should be on here, man. Talking about business, growing out your portfolio. You're too busy with a swimming pool to come on. He's fancy now. He's got a swimming pool. He can't be bothered with the little people. Let's see. Oh, there's me and old Wall Street Trap. He don't know how to pick the bottom. I do. He doesn't. He should have kissed me on the cheek right there and said, hey, Gerald, show me how to pick the bottom. And I would have showed him. But he didn't do that. These go on and on, man. Oh, there's my buddy Robert. So most of these people, I know them. Like Robert here, it was 21 doors. He's now at 24. And then people are like, oh, it's too expensive. I can't find any properties. Robert just bought 3 more since he's been on my YouTube channel. Or on my look, when was that? February 2nd. Today's July. So 5 months ago, he's now got 3 more doors. And he's 52 years old. And I got 22-year-olds still saving. Oh, I'm still working on my first deal, Gerald. I'm working on it. And this old man here's bought 3 while you're thinking about it. So let's keep going. This crazy bastard here is just a random fucking stranger in New Orleans I started talking to, and he's kind of cool. We're friends now. Everybody knows this guy, day trader. I don't care about day trading, but I do love my friend, the day trade professor. Don't let that confuse you. People think I endorse day trading. I don't endorse day trading. I don't day trade. He does. I don't. I just like talking to people. Let's see. A lot of good people on here. I wish you were on here, man. I wish we were telling you. I know. You're scared. I might have to talk. Let's see. I need to get Manny on there. I got a bodybuilder coming up, man. Talk to me about abs, why I should spend a lot of time on my abs. I got a bodybuilder coming. So many social influencers that claim to be, and yet they're not on my podcast. I don't understand you. Like, you should fight to get on it. Oh, Austin, I know you are, man. Sometimes you gotta fight for that attention. It's one way to grow. It's definitely one way to grow. 105, man. That's it. So that's in the newsletter. You can keep up to date with that. I'm in the process of working on an app for the Money Flow Gang, so we can bring all this shit under one umbrella. So if you're in the Money Flow Gang and I do an update or a trade idea, ding, ding, app goes off. Click over the app, see it. I don't have to text it to you. It just is in the app. You want to see the report? It's in the app. You want to get to the Discord? It's in the app. You want to go look at this? It's in the app. You want to see the last YouTube video? Click the app. Like, everything's in one spot, man. So working on that, and we'll have the Money Flow Gang logo downloaded. Then we can implement and add other stuff. It's a very, very complicated process. And I am a simple country boy from Arkansas. So I'm having to work through. And I don't like talking to people. Unless it's like a coaching call. Like, I don't like talking business. Ask Dan. I don't like going to lawyer meetings. I don't like meeting with accountants. I don't like doing any of that shit. I like doing content and teaching, and the last thing I want to do is sit in a room with a fucking accountant and talk about numbers. That is the last. I'd rather go to the dentist. At least then I could put my headphones on. Last thing I ever want to do if every day I wake up, they say, Gerald, what is one thing you do not want to do today? And I would say, speak to a lawyer. That is always high on the list of things never to do. I never wake up thinking, man, I want to talk to a lawyer today. Call me old-fashioned. So working on that. Well, I'll keep the Money Flow Gang posted because I'm going to need some people to probably test it out, to come in there and just be a guinea pig. Okay? Guinea pig. That's Dow rallies 400 points. I was waiting for the close. As Powell hints that maybe we'll slow the rate, we got to slow the rate so we can lower interest rates. So we can get the stock market back up, man. We gotta lower these interest rates, man. It's getting hard to buy houses. What a game we play, man. What a game we play. What a game to play. All right, appreciate all of you guys, man, in the Money Flow Game. Anybody I picked on, I was just teasing. We said on the 29th, we got a big dividend coming from MFA. I think it's going to be my first $400 one that wasn't a special one, meaning it as an average quarterly dividend. So big day for me. If you guys want, we could just pretend like all this week is my birthday. So if you want to send me birthday wishes, I'd appreciate that. Just assume every day this week is my birthday. It's not, but if we did that, that would be fun. Let's see. Spirit Air Frontier terminate deal. Damn. Let's look at Delta before we go. We're just hanging it in there. All right, man. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Let's see. That's it. You guys be good. I appreciate that. Oh, that's funny.